Oh, but telling you not to drink on the task and
But I'm not drinking, I'm saving it. I'm not drinking it, I'm saving it. Like I felt like because I wasn't giving myself time to also heal.
Exactly. Be normal. Be normal.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Fun Pop with Lillian, bringing you all the midnight rave, all the vibes, up the gist, all the gossip from Biggie's house. Kicking off with Cross and Kim. So Kim finally opened up to Cross on her relationship status. While these two were in the kitchen catching cruise, Cross decided to ask her if she's single or if there is somebody out there. Initially, she said she just wants to keep it private, but when Cross, being a funny guy, decided to persuade more, she now said that right now she's focusing on her career, her family, and taking care of herself. That her last relationship was mentally draining for her. That at a point, she stopped taking care of herself. She wasn't going to the salon. She wasn't going to the gym. She wasn't, no self-care at all. That it was stressful for her. That you should know what it means when she said it's mentally draining. That it was mentally draining. And she even went ahead to say that she has dated men in the past that she feel are not really what she wants, but she was just dating them because they were available and ready. But right now, she won't do that again. Moving forward, she will date who she really wants to. And while she was saying this, Cross was just nodding and saying, "Oh, sorry about your last relationship. How long did it last for?" And I'm like, Cross, you never talk with you won't talk. Meanwhile, this night, Mercy, Cece, Lucy, and even with the help of Alex, because at some point Alex was blending tomatoes, made a delicious meal for the housemates. They made white rice, stew, beans, and then the fried plantain. So Mercy was in charge of frying plantain while Lucy cooked the beans and rice while Cece made the stew. And the whole housemates were, commending this food on how delicious it was. Meanwhile, on my own part, I was just seeing the love and lights because honestly, before now, I don't know if these four have actually like in a kitchen. Mercy, Cece, Alex, like come on. And I was just like, I hope they continue this way. While they were making this meal, Cece was just gisting Lucy on all the deals they passed through Ike during Ike's regime. All they suffered, how even as a BFF, she wasn't even having it easy upstairs. After cooking, they shared the food equally among the housemates, and Sissy even added that her happiness is that moving forward, there will be no hunger or any form of, the house complaining about food, since White Money has accepted to take full charge of the kitchen. And even White confirmed this night, telling them, don't worry, that from tomorrow, he will make sure they all eat well and comfortable. Meanwhile, Gen Z baddie ate hers in front of her ex and her successor. Honestly, I think Ilebaye is just free-spirited because the switch Cross made immediately Kim entered this house. I don't know if you guys are observing it, but the switch Cross made. Anyways, why they ate their meal? In fact, Kim and Cross, they came out together to eat their meal. And Ilebaye was even saying, oh, why did you give him fake instead of sperm? And Kim was saying, oh, I think he should eat sweet frog now. And Ilebaye was like, have you seen him eat? And I was like, my friend, will you keep quiet and eat? Anyways, Kim Oprah is lucky Ilebaye is not to learn a badge. By now, she would not collect to strike. Anyways, it was just beautiful to see. At some point, Kim Oprah even gave Ilebaye one of her mates and gave Cross the other one. And I'm like, what a beautiful polygamous family. Like Cross said yesterday, Cross the boss likes Ilebaye, and I guess Cross likes Kim. Meanwhile, Cross hurriedly finished his food, and Kim now confirmed what Ilebaye was trying to say on how of a big eater Cross is. Still speaking about Ilebaye, while her group were trying to solve their own parts of the wager task presentation, Ilebaye couldn't stop visualizing on how tomorrow's pool party will be. And while at it, Fraud said, let me just advise you, can you not just drink? Meanwhile, 2 minutes to that discussion, Ilebaye is already securing drink from Ike, and Fraud is like, can't you just say no to alcohol? You're even 21. Can you just avoid drink? And the funniest thing? I don't know whether she later took that drink, but halfway into this wager tax preparation, Ilebaye dozed off. In fact, Fraud was even left to just do the job because at some point, Alex went inside to play, to play and even help with kitchen. So Fraud was just the one doing everything. On the other hand, Adekule just told Venita that during the gratitude challenge that he went to White Money and told White Money that he really admired his wisdom, and White Money was saying thank you. That meanwhile, what he actually meant was the opposite. That during his diary section, he told Big Brother on how White Money lies. That White Money said that this platform made him. Meanwhile, White Money once said that he already had a duplex before coming to the show. That why is he lying? That he noticed that White Money's strategy is all lies. And Venita was even like, why would you be speaking about White Money in your diary session? And he said, don't worry, when you come out, you'll watch my diary session and see how I go all out for Big Brother. And I'm like, You see why I say this house is funny? Imagine telling someone during such an exercise and I admire your wisdom. Meanwhile, another thing you mean. While the various group were, preparing for their wager task, they just engaged in general discussion and they made mention of how ready they are tomorrow for Big Brother's ninjas. That anytime they will try to come into the house to spray them all those stuff, they will try to go into the loo, pull off naked and pretend like they are making use of the toilet. It may seem as though all Biggie's girls just want to have their own baby. Just barely 24 hours after Mercy said she's ready to have a child and will be having one by next year, Sisi just revealed to Fraud and Ilebaye of her plan to have a twin, and she said she will start trying by next year. Prince Nelson still came through with the whole massage and stretch of bone, as after the whole wager task preparation, he helped Perry stretch his bone, and Perry said he really felt it as his backbone cracked.
Start drinking now if you want to drink. Should I bring mixer for you?
Alex decided to have a talk with Seyi regarding his apology in the afternoon. If you can remember, Seyi now became more specific during his second apology by naming the girls he felt what he said would directly be hitting to. And he mentioned Alex doing Ilebaye and Sisi, I guess, I can't remember. But then Alex decided to meet Seyi to know what is that he really said. Although Seyi kept telling Alex that you'll find out when you leave the house, but then Alex decided to advise him to cheer up, to stop being in his, terrible mode. Although Seyi went ahead to tell Alex that to know the weight of what he said, that he feels when he come out, no brand will even want to work with him. That he feels by now he has missed opportunities and job. And Alex went ahead to tell him that no matter how you try to, think of what will happen outside, why not just enjoy the moment, enjoy the present? Do you want to ruin your present and also ruin the future? And that besides, you have apologized, that nobody is perfect, that we all are human, that who is that doesn't have any dark side? And besides, you said that when you took alcohol, that you really believe by now, you should not go too hard on yourself. You should cheer up, as that nobody is perfect. She went ahead to tell Seyi not to ever wear that mask thing again that he has been using to cover his mouth lately. That's for any time she sees it again, she's going to take it and go and hide. And she promised her not to wear them again and promised to be on a lighter mode. Even after cooking and eating, the housemates still went to their various group to continue with their wager task preparation. Honestly, with all the efforts they've put to today, I wish them all the best and I hope they win. So there'll be surplus meal as well. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed listening to all that happened at midnight. And I will see you in my next video. Please do well to give this video a thumbs up for me, okay? Like, subscribe and share. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and bye.